What's good? It's me, J King, aka Coach OG. Shout out to all my OGs, OHC, O-Head Gang. Shout out to my IQ Ballers and the Clamp Camp. For anybody who's thinking, no, I ain't dirty, I'm doing all these videos in the same day. So if anybody thinking like, oh, he dirty, he ain't changed his clothes for 5 days. Nah, bro. I'm doing all these videos at once. Don't do me like that. But anyway, man, we here to do another reaction video. Talk about that guy who KG put on a high regard. A lot of other veteran players from during that time put him on a high level, being a very tough player, all-around player. One of the most underrated players, actually. He's actually one of the more underrated players or forgotten players for his greatness. The guy was just very, very well-rounded. We talk about Glenn Robinson, a.k.a. Big Dog. Replica build for all my 2K players. That replica build is out already. I have already posted that replica build. Go take a look. And that'll give you an idea what type of player he was and how well-rounded if you look at that replica build, because that one is a good reflection. I don't say this a lot of the builds, but that one is actually a good reflection of how good he really was. So go check out that replica build. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? It's a good rec and park and theater build. It's at small forward. It's very, very well-rounded, very multi-faceted player, and definitely reflective of how he really played. But let's get into it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's get into it. Shout out to these people, you know what I'm saying, where I got the video from. I don't know what this is. We're gonna get that off here.
On the beat.
My man, great shooter, great finisher inside, very strong. Look at that. That's a foul, too. And he was a good defender, too. Look at this. My man playing off the post. 6'7", by the way, y'all. 6'7". The build is also 6'7". So when you think about the range of how you can play, you can play the third man, the big on a 3v3 team. You can play the 2 on a 3v3 team. He has an 85 ball handle in the game as well. The replica build does have an 85 ball handle. So you get those elite ball handles. Look at that. Pure knockdown. Pure knockdown. And look how we got that high release. That high release. Look at that. Good finisher. Now, that is Sean Bradley, who I call the NBA's punching bag. Sean Bradley's 7'6". Respect to Sean Bradley. Got into a bad motorcycle accident. Never been the same since. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. But, yeah, he's kind of the NBA's punching bag. Sorry. I heard he was a very great guy, though. And it's very tragic what happened to him in that motorcycle accident. Look at this. Playing with his food. Look at that. That's why he got an 85 ball handle. Look at that. Look out. That's why they call him Big Dog. He was so strong. Like, KG spoke on him, and he talked about how he was just like a bullet. And look at that. That's why they called him Big Dog. Look how he played with him. He's at 6'7", he's playing big. Like, even if you play 5v5 rec, he can play the power forward. Or if you play small ball, he can play the center low key. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would recommend that, because guys coming in with like the 7'3" centers and 7-foot centers that be a lot more powerful and stuff like that. So I wouldn't do that. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's the control. The control. It's very paced. Very paced. And it's the Bucks. The Bucks, Glenn Robinson. That man earned his name, bro. Big Dog. And that man definitely played like the big dog.
3, 4, name the position. You can have Ben Baker at that spot. Here is Glenn Robinson only shooting.
Look at that. Look at the footwork.
It's
right over his head, though.
Cummings gets it to Glenn Robinson. Sees his opportunity.
He just floats right in front of him. Like, but he got that such a high release. Look at that. Look. All the way up. Like, I mean, arms damn near fully extended when he released.
Pippen comes over to help out. And watch Glenn Robinson.
How long did he look at that rim? He missed them both, but the big dog can't make it. Gets another chance.
Yeah,
Yes, he
do it
does.
myself.
Nice job.
I'm doing myself.
Well, B.J. Armstrong's a good shooter, but the best shooter on the floor at this point for the Bulls. Beauty.
That man is just look at this. Just does what he wants, bro.
Показывает, что не только под кольцом может толкаться и
Not the Spanish
просто
channel.
вдавливать мяч, но и
Look at that, bro. It's just so paced. You know who he reminds me of, or who reminds me of him as far as how they score? He reminds me of, or the person reminds me of him because he comes first, is Luka Doncic. Because he's so paced, plays off the post, play outside, and he plays a lot of strength. You know what I'm saying? And he has a high release as well. Like, look at him.
Been quiet so far tonight.
And he just shoots over your head too. But he plays at his own pace because he shoots so high.
Robinson, well done.
And inside-out type of player. Like, I feel like that's who Luka plays like. You know what I'm saying? Aside from his playmaking ability, as far as his scoring wise, I feel like Luka plays like Glenn Robinson. Look at just think about it. Look at this and think about it. They don't like look at that. Now, context. Chris Mullin is a center. Glenn Robinson's small forward. Chris Mullin's like at least 6'10", I believe. I believe he's like 7 feet tall, but at least 6'10". Glenn Robinson's 6'7". A small forward, 6'7" small forward versus a center. Just throwing it out there. Y'all don't understand. This big dog is different. But that's again who remind you of now. Luka try to back down DeAndre Ayton, who's 7'1". Like I said, if I play with another build, if I decide to actually play with another build, it's going to be Glenn Robinson. It's going to be Glenn Robinson. I'm going to be unstoppable if I play with Glenn Robinson. I decided to do the baby boogie ones. I feel like I could play rec and play by myself. You know, I play with a lot of randoms, so I could play rec and you know, at least get boards and get my rec down. So I decided the baby boogie one. I don't regret it. Baby boogie build is crazy.
Get inside on the offensive board. Robinson's pull-up shot rims good, and the game is
Look at
tied.
just at his own pace.
20 left in the half.
This is who Luka plays like. I never thought about this before, but that's actually who Luka plays like. He plays like Glenn Robinson.
And the big dog with the dunk.
The big dog.
Has 16. Milwaukee the 2 point.
That's a dope name too. Very old school name, but it's a dope name.
With 42 seconds remaining. It's pitched off along the baseline.
Give it back to him.
Robinson fires. It's tied at 86.
Robinson gonna do what he wants. You low-key could have passed that back because
Robinson gets the shot away, and it's tied at 80. Defense wins in the overtime.
who's this down? Oh, that's Sean Bradley again. I'm about to say, who's this big? That's Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley, he look long as hell, don't he? 7'6". Sean Bradley's been dunked on a lot too. He's been dunked on a lot. He's kind of a pointless 7'6". Just being real, bro. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just being real. It's definitely the NBA's punching bag.
Vince Carter, the foul, count the shot.
Shot to Vince Carter. That was a good block the first time.
Because it's not easy to block Glenn's shots.
No, because that man shoots from the top, but then get it back with the foul.
Now Del Curry gets the call off the Bucks bench. Robinson, yes.
Del Curry can provide some
And he has good defense, bro.
Beating the Rook with the lay-in.
Glenn Robinson was a defender as well. I think that's a forgotten part of his game as well. I think 2K got it right. They got it right. I was very happy to see that they gave him good defense on that replica build.
They hope Marbury does in New Jersey.
Look at the footwork. Look at this, look at this. And you know you're going to shoot right over top of him. Dream shake.
Scantling underneath, spinning back out to Gilliam. Robinson, 5 on the shot clock. Robinson flips it.
Man, he low-key could have passed it for him. But why? Because I can score. I don't need to because I can score. Probably put it up because he felt the contact. That's so Larry Johnson, grandmama. Over that man is 6'10". Yo, Glenn Robinson is a very underrated player. Very underrated. I don't feel like enough people talk about him, and I've always liked Glenn Robinson. I used to kill people on like older 2Ks and even, you know, NBA Live. When I play NBA Live or even 2K, either one of them, like I would use Glenn Robinson a lot. People be like, oh, why is it? But Glenn Robinson is crazy, bro. He's a crazy shooter. And he's a good three-point shooter too.
Hunter gives it down left side to Robinson against Sharif. Well, what a matchup that is. The up fake, now driving into the paint.
He's so poised.
Give him a flying start in front of the rim. He really rises up. Robinson splitting
Look
the
at
double
that.
team.
Like it's nothing.
5 minutes gone by. Glenn Robinson getting excellent position.
I don't remember what his post control was, but his post control should be high as hell too.
Remaining. And the first quarter. He loves that spot. Good play by Johnson.
That man was a hooper. Look at this, man. That man is a pure scorer, bro. Like, you can't stop him. Look at his high release. It's like his arms are always almost fully extended on the release, like where he releases from. Like he's like, I don't see too many people. Like even I might release, come up. I might release from the top, from the fully extended point, but he's up here and just. Another person who shoot like that was Dirk Nowitzki. There's another person that shoots like that with the arms all the way up. KD shoots almost kind of like that too. Not as much. This guy's arms are like, it's like all wrist. See, like arms up. That's how you shoot, bro. It's like there's no. It's just. It's like all wrist. My man wrist strong as hell. I don't know what happened to the sound on this one. Look at that. That man just, his scoring ability just looks so effortless. Like, it's just too easy for him. My man AI.
Here is Robinson. For Scott Williams.
It was tough that game, huh? They're behind, but look, so effortless. Like it's nothing, bro.
Pass or shot, Bill? That was a pass. Bad shot. Nice shot. That was a shot.
And a beauty want to come out of the game because he said, I'm okay.
Look at this.
And Allen has always been that competitive, that his competitiveness has overridden,
Just the post up.
his pain.
That's a big man.
Аллен Айверсона опять уронили, но
That's a big man.
это не фол.
I'm about to say he's 6'7", but that's not that tall compared. Like, you know, nowadays, let me give y'all some context once again. Now we play a little bit more small ball. You see 6'9" centers and stuff like that. You know, even centers that may be like 6'7". That's not a thing during that time. Centers were like generally about 6'10" and above. And there was quite a few 7-footers or close to 7 feet. Big men, like, to be able to do that against people that's like 6'10" and above and you're 6'7", that's why they call you the big dog. The hang time on that. Ooh, they're like, I can't tell because it's non-HD quality, but that might have been Bonzi Wells, another very good player during that time.
Sono 20 tutti sudati, Harden scivola bene, gli chiude l'angolo visuale, poi gli va addosso col corpo.
My man called glass.
Robinson defended by Mashburn.
Bruh, like you looking at it, it's like it doesn't look like he's gonna make this shot.
Big dog.
I ain't gonna lie, his little witch count didn't even work, but he still shot it over him like it didn't do anything.
Robinson against Nayline.
The footwork, his footwork is very nice. He is very good footwork.
Robinson looking to post up Mark Jackson on the switch. You got to clear out. Let him have his
Oh,
move
yeah.
down there.
Yeah, that's Mark Jackson. Respect to Mark Jackson, though. Great point guard. Great point guard. I know a lot of y'all might just know him as a sportscaster and maybe even his time when he coached Golden State. I believe he put the foundation down for Golden State for Steph Curry to take it to the next level. But that guy was a very good point guard. Very good point guard. And if you look at the record list, he's up there with assists and the top assist in the league. He's on that list. Great point guard. But definitely a mismatch if you guarding Glenn Robinson. Like, you could be 7 feet tall and it's damn near a mismatch guarding him in the post. Oh, God, just the lack of just, is he even sweating? Like, I need to see the quality to see if he's even sweating. Like,
Garnett is first draft choice out of Purdue. Well, he was in the netherworld of the Atlanta Hawks down there, and hasn't been good for anybody's career.
I was probably most familiar with him during this time when he played with the 76ers because I was a little older.
Points everywhere. Robinson thought he got hit on the hand as he released
The pass with that same tendency with Bob McAdoo.
Corver almost.
But during this time, I'm a extreme fan of Allen Iverson,
Oh, you're
Chris
talking about all
Webber.
that history, Bill. I mean, Mo Cheeks isn't coming back through the door.
Look at
Just like
this.
Rick Pitino said, Mo Cheeks
I
isn't
can't
coming
get over
back
how
through
high
the
he
bag,
shoots the
so-
ball.
Robinson, the number 1 overall pick by Milwaukee back in 1994.
Like,
And Duncan gets nice separation and a great
I don't think I can shoot like that.
Picked up by Duncan. Robinson for 3.
Just
Put.
like it's YouTube and their commercials.
Stir-fried noodles.
Oh, that was it. That was it. Don't jump ahead of me. Yeah, I didn't see that. But yeah, man, that guy's such an effortless scorer, bro. Like that high release is just, it's like 2K glitchy. Cause you got those high releases hard to get a contest. That's exactly why. This is the credit I give to 2K because they're realistic in that aspect because that's real. Players with that kind of high release are hard to contest. KD, Dirk Nowitzki, Luka Doncic. Though all those players have high releases, and their contest they shoot in a lot of people's faces because it's hard to contest on it, and they're tall. You know what I'm saying? They're tall already. Glenn Robinson 6'7". You see, those 7-footers can't even really block it. You know what I'm saying? Vince Carter got a block on him, but he got it back and still shot it in his face and got a foul. Vince Carter is 6'6" with a vert of insane, and Glenn Robinson's just 6'7". He's only an inch taller. So, very underrated player. Very underrated player. Go check out that replica build on 2K for all my 2K players. That build is crazy nice. Shout out to all my IQ ballers. I did that out of order. Let's do it again. Shout out to my OGs, OHG, O-Head Gang, my IQ ballers, and the camp. It doesn't matter the order, but I just had to do it that way. But, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for coming through. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all know the motto. Don't be toxic. And let's ball.
Never mind who you thought I was.